The Council of British International Schools, or COBIS, is not a recruitment agency for teachers seeking jobs in the international sector. It's a much broader platform. They essentially are the accreditation service for schools with British curriculum and education models across the globe. They're probably best known for their work with child protection, with safeguarding, providing professional development and training for teachers and other people within schools, and as advocates for British teachers and educators in the overseas sector. So this is their homepage, as you'd expect. It's quite a nice interface, as you'd expect from such a world-renowned organisation. Now, they do offer jobs, and this is what we're here to talk about. So if you click on Global Jobs, you can see that they have a section, and the top one being this one in Egypt. And then as you scroll down, you'll notice their job page is powered by TES. And if you're familiar with TES, you'll recognize this interface. You can see there's lots of jobs. They'll be advertising anywhere where there's a school with a British flavour across the world. British curriculum, that always annoys me. There is no such thing. England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland each have their own curriculum model. There can be British schools who have an identity, mission and vision based upon the wider values of British education, but there is no British curriculum. Am I pedantic? So you see there's a number of jobs, not just in teaching, but also other roles within education. I think right now there's over 60 jobs available through this sort. So it's very useful. Lots of sorts for TES. You can come to the COBIS website and it's done for you. And then you can start to play around with it and to refine your search somewhat more. So if we click on the first job, you see it opens another tab and it takes you directly to the TES advert. Let's get rid of that. So this job is for Wheely School, which is part of Wellington. It's Wellington College's Chinese section where they cater for children with Chinese passports. Wellington colleges themselves will have an international cohort. Chinese passport holders are not allowed to attend international schools in China. So this is why these international education bilingual schools are very, very common in the Chinese sector. And then you can go through the process of applying directly to the school. You do not apply through COBIS. COBIS are just offering the service. They are not a recruitment agency. So you'd apply directly to the school in Hangzhou. Again, it's a normal process. If you're used to TES, it's the usual sort of thing you'd expect on the TES website. So effectively, that's it from COBIS in terms of recruitment. You may wish to avail of some of their other services. Your school may be a member. Now, when you're looking at schools and they claim to be members of COBIS, or similarly with the Council of International Schools, who are very similar but cater for the more general international schools and have their own accreditation service, membership just means that the school has paid their fees and are then associated with the accreditation body. It does not mean that they're accredited. Now, there may be certain levels of criteria and certain checks that are done on the school before they're accepted as a member. That's for sure. But do not think because a school is a member of COBIS or CIS that they have been through the accreditation process. And a lot of schools across the world will use the logos on their websites to suggest that they're accredited. But when you dig a little bit deeper, you may find that they are only members, which does not mean the same thing. The accreditation process is rigorous, and it means the schools have been peer inspected, and thus you know what you're getting. So just be aware when applying that there are different categories of COBIS or CIS memberships. So if you have anything more to say about COBIS in general or about their job service, please leave some comments in the box at the bottom of the page. If any of this has been informative, if it's been useful, please like at the bottom of the page, and even better, subscribe to International Education Today's YouTube channel, and you'll get notifications of future videos coming to you through YouTube. You don't get email, so you don't get spammed, but YouTube will let you know if there's new content.